the situation where the husband has arrived and the woman says that the maid did not turn up, regardless of man and woman, I think sometimes I feel that no, it's been exaggerated. Man versus woman. I think barring the physical some body parts and the bathroom activities, rest all should be same between man and woman. So if you could just empathize with the situation, that if I were in her situation and the maid did not turn up, and because I'm not used to do the dishes every day, it is a non-routine thing now, or whatever the chores are, of course even I'll get stressed out, right, being a man. So I think it is actually not about man and woman, but empathy doesn't come to us naturally, unfortunately. We always think from our point of view. If you could just take a pause and move away from our natural instinct and try to enter the shoes of the other person, be it girl or boy, husband or wife, whoever, or mother, father, and think from their point of view, our responses will automatically change. सच्ची बोल रहा हूँ. For example, as a leader of Booklet, I have so many people working with me, and Farid is the most important part. Now, forget, now Farid is a man, I am a man, but still I'm pointing this example because it's about empathy and not man versus Mars versus Venus. Uh, Monday morning, he is here at 9:30, and typically a boss mentality guy will say, अच्छा चल जल्दी बैठ, अभी ये हमको ये करना है, उसको कॉल करना है, ऐसा कॉल आया था, ये ईमेल का रिप्लाई अर्जेंट देना है, वो बुक प्रिंटिंग को दिया है, all the to do list, right? But when I move away from myself and think that I am Farid and visualize Amrut sitting in the chair and I'm entering the office at 9:30, being Farid, what should be the first line from Amrut when I am Farid, which will make me happy as Farid? And suddenly my response changed. You know what I said in the next Monday to Farid? So कल संडे था, अम्मी ने घर पे क्या बनाया, कौन सा चिकन पुलाव बनाया या मटन पुलाव बनाया? I think that was the best way of changing your leadership approach. और उसके बाद I talked about the daily chores, the to-do list. तो अभी यहाँ पे कहाँ आया वीनस और कहाँ आया मार्स, right? But it takes a lot of practice. वो थोड़ी देर के बाद वापस भूल जाता हूँ, फिर वापस याद दिलाना पड़ता है. So empathy comes through practice, not naturally. यहाँ पे कुछ प्रैक्टिकल टिप्स जो ऑथर ने दिए, which I really want to mention, कि ऐसे सिचुएशन में करना क्या है. Like योगेश rightly said, कि just be silent and listen to her. Here we can also say, ask some leading questions and get into the details of the problem, not the solution. कि अच्छा तो फिर वो आई नहीं, तो फिर बहुत ज्यादा बर्तन थे क्या, तो आई नो यू मे नॉट बी यूज्ड टू इट, इसलिए थोड़ा शेड्यूल तुम्हारा अपसेट हुआ रहेगा ना. सो यू कैन जस्ट लीड her through some smart questions which will pacify her that the man really understands her problem, just understands her problem, and no expectation of any solution, right? Coming to the man side, okay, अभी मैं यहाँ पे कुछ bias नहीं हो रहा हूँ. Just because I'm a man doesn't mean I'll be talking in favor of man. The author is a man, but he is so neutral and speaks so well about man and women both equally. Women, when the man goes in the cave, okay, और वहां पे when the woman expects कि ये बात क्यों नहीं कर रहा है, and then she concludes कि अभी ये मेरे से प्यार ही नहीं करता है, he's not sharing anything, but she should understand it is his natural way of dealing with the stress, and he will come out with his own solution. Men usually don't like to get solutions from women. You call it male ego, whatever, ऐसा है, because men, if you go from evolutionary point of view, men used to go out for hunt and women used to stay at home taking care of kids. All right, so men evolved to be problem solvers, risk takers, and women evolved to be more conservative and risk averse. I know today's modern women may male masculine side ज्यादा हुई है because now they have become independent. All right, तो एक बड़ा solution problem है जो दूसरे बुक में जॉन ग्रे ने बताया है, Beyond Mars and Venus. This is a 21st century book जो मैंने अभी तक पढ़ी नहीं है, पर थोड़ा बहुत मैंने उसके बारे में जाना है, कि नाउ women, because of their independence, shoulder to shoulder with the man, उनका masculine side अभी बढ़ने लगा है. They have also producing a lot of testosterone, and then they feel कि अभी मुझे इस मर्द की जरूरत क्या है. तो ऐसे मामले में मर्द का क्या रोल होता है? I don't know yet because I'm yet to read the book, but this is, I think, the situation of today, especially the working couples. तो यहाँ पे मर्द को सिर्फ सैलरी दे दिया और उसका जॉब खत्म हुआ, ऐसा नहीं है. He has to go much beyond just contributing monetarily to the family. Yeah. So three interesting lines that author suggests for women when the man is under stress. As I said, men always like to take the credit for the efforts they put for his wife or partner. Men always like to take credit. They like to be acknowledged their efforts. They always like to do. They are doers, not imagination. Women are more towards imagination side and men towards doing, action, right? Again, evolution में ऐसे हुआ because they were into hunting and women were at home. So यहाँ पे कुछ lines बोला है कि yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. Actually gives a boost to the intelligence of the man, right? For a woman, it's a biggest request from the author. Never show that you are smarter than the man. Even if you think you are, never say it out that you are stupid. तुझे तो अक्ल नहीं है. Yeah, I'm smarter than you. Never make this mistake. Yeah. So that makes sense is a very interesting line. That's a great idea. Now, this is again an acknowledgement that you are a problem solver, and you are right. You're right is actually a, a very difficult line, but try to say it out. So makes a lot of sense. That's a great idea, and you're right. And a simple smile is also a big thing for a man. Okay. Very interesting situation that the author mentioned in the book about common complaint from women कि मेरा पति या मेरा बॉयफ्रेंड पहले बहुत अफेक्शनेट था, अभी नहीं होता है. नाउ नो इज नो मोर इंटरेस्टेड इन मी. अभी तो 10 साल हो गए शादी को, पहले जैसी बात नहीं रही. पहले तो वो मुझे फूल लेके आता था, कर्डलिंग हगिंग होता था, गालों को छूना, बालों के ऊपर से हाथ घुमाना सब होता था. अभी वो सब नहीं होता है. आई कैन सी द स्माइल्स ऑन ऑल द मैरिड वुमेन. तो इसमें अगेन, ओके, दैट डजंट मीन दैट ही डजंट लव द वुमेन. वो बोलता है कि men are straight thinkers when they are dating a girl, all right. तो उसके लिए उस वक्त क्या क्या अवेलेबल है, तो शोल्डर, आर्म्स, बाल वगैरह जो है उसको टच करेगा and he will try to show his affection. But after marriage, when everything is happening, all the body parts are available to him, he says, why the hell should I touch hug? And तो ऐसा, and it makes a lot of sense from man's point of view, because they are straight thinkers. Yeah, but again here the man has to understand and learn that affection is the reason for their estrogen to go up. Okay, for men, because they're physical guys, they like to do physical things. Making love increases their testosterone, but affection, words of affirmation, that increases the estrogen level in women. So they have to take special effort and continue doing those gestures of love, cuddling, hugging, a peck on the cheek, and other things which are subtle and not directly rush into the bedroom. Yeah, anymore like Yogesh, I think I really liked Yogesh's response about sharing his personal. Shreya Bagwe, you can unmute yourself.
Hi, am I audible?
Yes. Tell me.
Yeah. So you spoke about the men going into the cave and women needs to express themselves when they are in stress. So if you don't mind, I would like to share a personal example of it.
Sure.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So my mother was the one who read this book first, and she kind of decided to implement that among her children, like me and my brother. So what she did was as they say, a mother's instinct worked. Hello, the voice quality is poor.
Yeah, continue, Shreya. You are bang on. You are very clear. Continue.
Okay. Yeah. So, what she as they say, the mother's instinct is very mother's instinct is very kind of spot on. Like she just looks at her children and she figures out how what they are feeling or what they are thinking and all of that. So she was able to see the stress on our faces just right away. So when I used to be in stress, she used to like keep on sort of nagging me about sort of that what are you bothered about? What are you bothered about? And then I have to kind of like I needed someone to vent out, as the writer correctly says that women need to get all the things out, So I used to kind of went out, but when my brother was in stress, she never bothered him. Like she used to leave him alone, not asking him, just talking, only the needed question, only as much as like required dialogue used to happen, like mandatory dialogue used to happen. So she just used to leave me alone. So one day I like asked her like, why are you doing this differentiation? Like why the different separate treatment for both? And then she told me about this book, and if this is written like that,
Wow.
like he is in the cave, so he needs to you need to give him the space to figure out things. So when he solves the problem, he'll come back to his normal self. But whereas you, if you, I know that if you don't talk, you'll burst out.
Hmm.
And so rather than like leaving you alone, it's better to, because I know you don't understand psychological that you need to vent out. That is the reason why you are like so angry or like takes out your frustration on something else or someone else. So that is the reason it's better to kind of uh, get yourself out. So she kind of implemented what she read in this book in a very amazing way, and that kind of enhanced her
Super.
parental skills also.
I think this is
So
the
this book is,
victory of reading habit. This is exactly what is expected for a reader. It's not about the number of ideas that you learn from the book. Just one idea
yeah,
and then use it, in your personal life, and then I think the job is done. It's not about speed
yeah,
reading. It's not about
yeah,
getting
yeah,
more
yeah,
information. It's not
yeah,
about memorizing. Yeah, but living the book,
yeah,
and the one small idea from the book, living it.
yeah,
Yeah, a very good
yeah.
example. Yeah, super.
And yeah, and one more thing is like about this book now, there is this preconceived notion that this book is for the typical romantic relationships like husband and wife or boyfriend or girlfriend. It's not like that. This book you can implement as my mother did in the case of parental experiences. When you are now that women are working more into different fields and fields where men, which were previously men dominated by men. So sometimes women feel that they are somewhat alien because the ratio is still not 50-50 in majority of the sectors as we see. So this book will give you an idea how to, kind of get uh, uh, connect with your male co-workers, and it will help you to have a better relationship. And this book will help to build a better teams in the corporate sector. So this is not just for the personal uh, relationships also, but you can use this knowledge for the professional
Correct. In
relationships
fact,
as well.
the author has written 17 books, as Shreya said,
Yeah,
rightly said. So, Work with Me is the same, written by the same author, John Gray. It's talk about the gender disparity at workplace.
yeah,
कि
yeah,
suppose आप मर्द हो और आपका बॉस कोई औरत है, and so you have to know how she thinks and why she reacting this way when I'm
yeah, exactly.
job correctly. So it's not only husband and wife or any situation where opposite genders have to work together, come together, stay together. So he has written 17 books and he is an
Yeah,
expert in this area. Really.
yeah,
Hmm.
absolutely.
Awesome. Awesome. Go up.
2 hours.
That's